Guys, this video going to watch Nick at Night and then someone today. And I was just wondering.
Are we going to get some food? Huh? Guys? Are we going to get food?
Yeah.
Go ahead and take you through the attacks that won bases, and one specific one that really stood out to me as a really good attack. There are, however, 7 bases, so I think that covering anything more than every win and one MVP attack is going to be a little too much, so I'll try to rotate people who I feature, but right here, let's start off with DJ Quicksilva at Destroying Titan. So over here, you can see this base has just a ton of defenses on it, and look at this. This is the first attack. So DJ Quicksilva is going to be going first attack, no help, and no assistance. The flare in the green goo. And what you do when you flare Zookas like this is a really, really MVP attack right here. See how they're all walking in one big bunch? You drop them slowly, a little bit quicker, so that right as the leader gets to that boat, you drop it. So see how they're all in one big bunch, and then he's going to throw a smoke down. That's going to eliminate mortars, shock launchers, anything from being able to hit them. Right here, that flare is already all the way in the back where they have to go. That's probably going to be refreshed very soon. But let's watch this smoke pattern as these Zookas just perfectly walk up this base here. This is really a work of art, watching a base this clean get just soloed by a Zooka attack here. So right here, Zookas are walking up through the rocket launchers, and they're still under smoke, and we've got a flare way in the back. So here we go, Zookas in the smoke coverage, walking up. This is super awesome. I don't even want to, I'll speed up this part right here until they get to the back, and then we're going to see what happens. So, as they walk out of the smoke, a perfectly timed shock is going to take out the only thing that can hit them, which is a few mortars and a rocket launcher. Now right here comes another shock, perfectly timed once again, and these Zookas are going to be able to do this. A third shock hits the rockets, and does he have enough for a fourth? He does not. So what he does is throw some critters, but the Zookas have enough in them to absolutely destroy and solo this base. So what a beast of a base to solo. All Zookas, really hats off. That was probably a really, really good start that got us where we got to in this whole operation. So hats off to DJ for that one. Let's keep scrolling up here, and we've got Khalid attacking Phobos, and let's see what happens over here. Phobos. So we've got, what is the attack going to be? There's the gumbo. Here come the Zookas. So once again, flaring in the water and dropping Zookas so they all bunch up like this is the optimal way to drop Zookas down. So right here, a flare, and the Zookas are hugging this right wall. They're going to be walking through, it looks like, 3 blue mines and a regular mine, unless, okay, here we go. Here is the audible he pulls and flares them up a little bit more. How are these Zookas going to get all the way back there and win? They got to get right here, basically. So there's the next flare to avoid, basically.
You know what? I'm creating a YouTube video.
A couple Zookas suffer a quick fate from a machine gun. Lucky that a rocket didn't fire, because that would have just done some random barrage-style firing and taken out some Zookas. But right here, there's so many Zookas with 1 red bar of health. Ooh, the whole left line goes down. But as they continue to walk, they're going to go all the way to the back. A couple extra smokes are going to just save them. And there is no rockets that can hit right there. There are no rockets. There are no shock launchers. There are no mortars that can hit right there. And here comes a shock bomb towards the machine guns. And there's only a few things, a boom cannon and then 3 machine guns that can actually hit these Zookas. So a perfect running path. Wait, was that an artillery shell accidentally thrown on top of his own Zookas? I guess so. Or maybe that was the boom cannon shell coming in. But a pretty perfect path with only a few minor casualties. I probably couldn't say that I could run that without any casualties. That is some extreme MVP Zooka smoking right there, and that's what's going to be able to take down Phobos. I mean, PH is so Phobos? Alright, let's go back here. Deep cut, scrolling down to the bottom. And then over here we've got Christoph destroying XL. XL right here is 117, probably the easiest base that you're going to find in a later operation, but this tree here speaks wonders, so don't underestimate the tree. Over here we've got all those Zookas coming in, and landing with a little bit of a lack of smoke coverage, but the mortars are going to fire a little bit late, and they won't be able to actually take any out. The boom cannons will definitely get a few. Oh man, That Zuka got so killed. Right here, we're going to be going up the right side, and then let's see where these Zukas get to. So smoking them all the way up the right side, a kind of a patchy smoke coverage, but still, anytime you're smoking Zukas takes skill, so to get a win with it is just good no matter how you do it. So right here, an excellent job of just getting those Zukas to destroy that power core and getting the win on Axel. 117 more force points coming our way. Jumping back into the list here, we could see that was right there, and then we have DB attacking Tarse. This was the base that I attacked. All I did basically was drop my Zukas like right here, yeah, right there, and then I let them walk right here and just clear a bunch of these buildings. It took a few more attacks after we did all this to actually get the win, but you can see still moving up the Zukas, because even though it doesn't take a lot of smoke or precision to get them where they have to go, the tighter the bunch, the better, and that's going to be good, except when you have a rocket or shock launcher that can see them, then you want them more spread out, but right here, those don't really come into play. Right here is the standing position for this base. Whoa, look at that. The power cell like disappears for a second. Alright, but the shock launchers, rocket launchers, not hit exactly right here where these Zukas in the middle are standing. You're going to see on the right side, I think the rocket can hit those. And on the left side, the machine gun is the biggest problem. But right there, DB is going to be able to get that win, take down Tarse. I don't know, whatever it is. Alright, so down goes that base. Let's go back into more deep cut, and that was that attack right there. Next up, I want to show a just really good use of Zukas. So this is Chahali, and let's see what he does right here. It's a pretty interesting attack, actually. So, starting off by barraging some mines on the right side. Okay, so we're expecting a Zuka run up the right side, right? Well, let's see. So right here, all the Zukas come out, and wait, I guess we're just going to be doing a farming attack where we barrage something way over there, right? Maybe, but let's actually see one more time. Oh wait, what's this flaring back to the shore? Oh wait, flaring all the way to the corner on the other side? What could be going on? And then a smoky Zuka run across the shore leads these troops to come up over to the right side over here, and now we are doing a smoky Zuka run. So this started off as a farming combo of taking out mines, and now it's going all the way into a full-blown attack. Zukas versus Boom Cannon is definitely in the Zuka favor. Boom Cannons just can't shoot fast enough to take him out. Over here, he knows that the mortars are going to be the only thing that can take out the Boom Cannons, and he maximizes that ability by shocking the mortars and the Boom Cannons, because you can hit all 6 when they're stacked in a 6 like that. And now the Zukas are still going, even though over here he was just farming up some damage. Over here he was clearing out the mines, and now he was doing a smoky Zuka run. So pretty epic attack right here. And the Zukas are now approaching the core, and there's still enough gumbo energy to shock rockets and machine guns. Rockets right here, machine guns right here, and look at this line of Zukas. They're almost out of range of the rockets, but that they can be hit. So that is the only downfall here. They're now mostly out of range of the cannons. The mortar can only hit a few. And right here is where the gumbo energy finally runs dry. Maybe he needed my help. I have way too much gumbo statues. So right here you can see a few more seconds would have done it, but the rockets just get the best of them. But what an attack on Quantum. I have to say hats off to that attack right there. Let's go back down to deep cut, and now we are on Sasha 21. And he's going to be finishing off Quantum, and this is just going to take some pretty simple heavy Zuka work, flaring them over to the right side, getting some smoke going, flaring them up to the top, and keeping them covered as the heavies come in and take the
that builds houses and does all kinds of stuff, you know. And they used to come in and get gas from me all the time, and I would talk to them.
No shots, really. Just a couple of mortar shells, and there was, if there were any.
And that went on for years. I never really knew Ben, never really hung out with him, or, you know, I would just see him when he came in to get gas.
Did you play?
Listen to my story. And I was always very nice to him and his family. I treated them very well. And because of doing that, and being a good person, and being nice, many years later, 15 years later, he is very nice to me and my family now, and gave us some furniture that we really needed. Now, I told you guys that story because It pays off to be nice to people, and it pays off to be a good person. Because if you're good to people, then people will be good to you. You guys understand?
Yes. And I want you. Never mind. Ugh. I put it on camera. Hey, what's up, guys? This is.
This is Poopy Butthead, and this is my YouTube channel. Ah!
Stop! And shut up!